So today, this is part of a larger series I'm doing for my membership, but every now and then I want to make it public just to let you guys know I'm still practicing here. I've got a show coming up in, in a couple of weeks, 10 days, I guess. So I've been practicing doing scales every day and running through my set list and everything, but I wanted to show you how I train endurance strength for my left hand. There's a couple songs in my set list, St. Louis Blues and Bumble Boogie, which are kind of my last numbers, the showstoppers, if you will, that come at the end. And, I have to have considerable endurance left in the tank by the time I get there. So my left hand needs to really be in shape. So I'm going to be training for the next, let's say, 30 to 40 minutes. I'm just going to keep my left hand going using the bass lines from those two songs. So St. Louis Blues is in G. It's got a walking bass line. So I'm going to practice parts of St. Louis Blues, run through the whole thing, practice parts, run through the whole thing. Do the same thing with Bumble Boogie, but try to keep my left hand going the entire time. Got the metronome on. It's about at 100, I think. Let me see. Yep, 100. So just kind of warming up with doing the left hand, improvising a little bit with the right hand. Getting this left hand warmed up. The other part of St. Louis Blues is going to be a stride left hand. What are you working on today, Vision? Just getting warmed up here. Get my left hand warmed up. Eugene, welcome. All right, let's kick it up a notch. Go to 115. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go to half notes. So this is a tempo that's in between the two tempos I use for St. Louis Blues. It's neither the slowest tempo nor the fastest, but it's somewhere in between. Again, just trying to get my left hand warmed up here. Tempo was getting away from me. All right, I feel pretty warmed up. I'm going to turn that off. And I'm going to go through the whole song just to see where I stand. Oops, well, gotta get that intro right. Alright, that's not the intro that I wanted to play, so let me try that again. There we go. Whoops. No. Okay, well, this I've got some remembering to do. I'll try that again. No. It's closer. I know it's in there somewhere. Gotta turn on the air conditioner here. It is hot. All right. Obviously, a lot of work to do there. Hey, welcome, Triton Sailor, and welcome, Play. Welcome to the Boogie Student Club. All right. So, yeah, hands feel like 2 blocks of wood right now, despite feeling pretty warmed up before I started. Whatever. It's kind of hot but cold over here. It's like humid, sticky. So probably exactly like it's going to be on stage. All right, so my left hand. It needs a little more work here. I was burning by the end. It was burning. I'm just going to turn this up here. So especially at the end where I was going fast. Let me put on the metronome again. See, I shouldn't really be going faster than that, but I end up going a lot faster, especially when there's no metronome. I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna start with 110 here. So that's on the half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to burn out my left hand. Something called threshold training. Trying to push it to the threshold of failure. Talking about the left hand. So the right hand, I don't really care what it does. Just kind of improvising. I feel the burn in my left hand, or my left forearm. I want to keep pushing past it. Switch to stride, give my hand a break. So by switching to stride, it's kind of cool because in this song there's both anyway. Gives my hand a break from the eighth notes because now I'm playing quarter notes. Definitely feels Still feel like some little burns coming on and going away in my arm. Gotta watch the tempo. Right hand, I'm just kind of improvising, trying to get some fingers moving. Gonna use some licks from the song. Stop for a second. All right, that wasn't bad. It kept it going for a while. We've been going, let's see, 22 minutes. Just gonna take a tiny break. Just rubbing my hand a little bit here. Hey, Valerie. Valerie's on. It's kind of late over there. I didn't give anybody warning today. I was going live because I didn't know when I was gonna have a chance to practice. All right, my hand is like, it's good. Like I just need a little, I rubbed out right here. I felt a little bit of tension right here. Just need a little rubbing. It's fine. All right. I'm going to give it a break though from the walking and the stride and do a little Bumble Boogie. This is actually an easier left hand because it's not octaves. It's got some octaves in it, but it's not octaves only. And it's not as, doesn't require as much excursion. Doesn't require as much, side to side excursion as the stride. left hand going. Turn this off. Or you know what? I'm going to turn it up to 115. 2, 3, 4. I ended up having it on the 1 and 3, but I'm going to put it back on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got away from me. Got away from me again. I love trying to put this with the left hand, but at that high speed, it's a little bit difficult. It's hard to land that exactly. I can do it a little slower. Alright, here's the last part of Bumble Boogie, where it's really fast. This is slower than I normally play it, but it'll be good training. That's where I smacked the bee. Oops, got back on 1 and 3. There we go. I need to try that again. Right now I'm paying attention to the tempo. It's a little fast. Fast to stay in time. Although it just shows you that I probably get all screwed up when I play it. When I play it fast, it's probably all over the place when I'm not with the metronome. But no one notices because, not even me. because it's very fast and very exciting, and it's okay for some things like this. This song isn't really about being in the groove. It's about just fast and furious, unfortunately. But be nice to stay in time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I did it. Yay. I lost it. Shoot. There we go. A little shaky, but I got there. I'm worried about keeping the metronome on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Simulating the backbeat of the drummer. It's actually easier with a real drummer because you guys respond to each other. That's the part that's throwing me off. Oh, boy, that's hard. Okay, I'm getting more used to it. Yeah. Trick is to not lose sight of where you're supposed to be, even if your fingers are messing up. Then you can get back on. No. See that little turn? You could put if I stall on the same note, I can switch the beat to the backbeat or the 1 and 3. It's useful if the audience starts clapping on 1 and 3. You switch it so now they're clapping on 2 and 4. It's easier if you're the only person playing, then you can do that by yourself. So I'm going to put it on 1 and 3. Oops. No. That's 2 and 4. No, now I'm just off. Okay, never mind. I can do it when I'm not thinking about it, I guess. Okay, so this one still looks like my left hand still needs a bit of training. That's for sure. Not that I would be playing for 40 minutes with a Bumble Boogie or St. Louis Blues, but it's nice to have the strength, and that's what I'm trying to get back right now. All right, so let's turn this thing off, and we're going to try Bumble Boogie from the top, and then we'll do St. Louis Blues from the top. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying not to sugarcoat this, so that's why I'm showing you guys all my mistakes and everything, so you guys can see that this is not an edited, oh, this is how I practice, and it's all fake. No, this is actually, I mess up a lot, and that's why you practice. Practice to get better. Try to do things you couldn't do. So even today, I got a little better at... My right hand is totally never going to get... I'm never going to get that as fast as I want to play it. So I end up dropping this note. I end up going... But even that, but it's more just for effect. You're never going to hear or care that I... Although maybe if I did hit it right, you might care about it because you'd be like, wow, that's awesome. But, that's probably as good as it's going to get in the next 2 weeks. Also, I'm going to be on a keyboard when I perform. I'm not going to be on, at Tchaikovsky Hall on their best Steinway. So it's going to be whatever the keyboard decides to let come out. I will have probably had 5 minutes to get used to that keyboard before showtime. So anything is possible. Sorry, I just heard something. Decided to go for it and try it. A little tangential. Alright, now usually at this part in the song, I start fooling around with the audience a little bit. And then we start clapping together, speed up the left hand. What would you be okay with, Valerie? Alright. That's probably the speed. I'd like to not get faster than that. I can go faster. But that's just crazy. There's no way I'm going to make it through. So I'd like to keep it around here. Here's where I kind of like to show off hand independence. Left hand has no idea what my right hand's doing to it right now. Kill the bee. Cop. Yeah, go ahead, Mark. I just realized that's you, Mark. Welcome. Yes, you can share this. It's a little easier to get away with that on a real piano. I mean, this is a real piano, but like I have it in keyboard mode, so it's not hitting the strings. So it's essentially a keyboard with piano action at the moment. And it really demands that you're pristinely precise in your execution. And so like any sort of sloppiness, it just lays it bare for all to hear. But on a real piano, you can kind of slur it together a little more. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. I won't have a real piano at the time. So. Okay, time to get low. So it's okay. I feel like, honestly, my hands don't burn anymore. They gotten over that little hump. So yeah, I feel like they're getting some good training now. My left hand is. That's probably not as fast as I'm going to be playing it, but it's ideally how fast I want to go. But, you know, with nerves and everything, I'm probably going to go a little faster. Anyway, I got to hit St. Louis Blues one more time before we call it a day. And I got to get on with the other stuff in my life. I wish I could sit here for 4 or 5 hours a day and practice, but unfortunately those days are over. Okay. Just moving my fingers. I know it's uneven and blah, blah, blah. Just trying to move my fingers. Okay. St. Louis Blues one more time. I would never play these two songs back to back because that would be like suicide, I think. Boogie Woogie is like an athletic event. Just remember that, guys. Being a musician at all is being an athlete. But being a boogie woogie piano player is kind of like an Olympian athlete. Like, you have to be in real good shape, which I am admittedly not because I haven't performed for 2 years now. Because of the pandemic and then having kids and going back to grad school and everything that I've been doing the last 2 years. I just have not been on stage. So that's what this whole Road to Mystic series is about. About me getting my ass back in shape. So I can play on August 12th and 13th. And the audience will never know the difference. Having fun here. I'm going to have a little fun and enjoy now that I'm warmed up. Still doing endurance training technically because I'm still playing. I'm just going to spend a little more time, stretch out a little bit, get creative while I'm warmed up, since it's the last song I'm going to play. One more time. too fast. All right. Felt pretty good. Got through it. Hands are still in one piece. Didn't feel the burn. I think I was going fast. I don't know if I slowed down or if it wasn't as fast as I thought. But I think that will be passable even in that shape. I got 10 more days to get it together, but I think it's going to be okay. Thanks for joining me, guys. And Mark, yes, you can share this. All right. Thank you. I will see you later.